So the Christmas season is officially over, but I'm not quite ready to let go of all the decor. So today I'm gonna be winterizing my Christmas decor. I'm gonna remove the things that are very Santa, very red. I'm gonna remove the ornaments from the tree, and I'm going to add in more dried oranges, some snowflakes, and just try to make this more of a winter vibe so we can keep the tree. And like before fall season, I didn't have anything above these back doors. I didn't have anything on the mantle. And so now over the last few months, I've gotten really used to having that, and I've really fallen in love with it. So I don't know what I'm gonna put up here for like a year-round look, or if I'm gonna change it every season. But for now, I think I'm gonna change it to more of a winter look for January. I think I'm gonna start with the mantle because I feel like that is actually the easiest. Remove Santa garland. So right now I have one strand of garland all the way across, and then I have this one folded in half to be the dangling on the end, but I think I want it re-centered with some coming off each end slightly because I'm gonna add to the ends kind of like how I had it in the fall. Okay, I might end up not wanting it so far off the ends because I got these two from Michael's, and so they'll stick out more like the corn stalks that I had in the fall rather than dangling down. They'll be more off the side. So maybe I do like... Oh yeah, I think that probably makes more sense. Okay, so then as far as other supplies, I have a bunch of the dried oranges, both from this year and last year. And then at Michael's, I also got another container of pine cones. I had used pine cones that I already owned, or pine cones from my backyard in the above the back door decor for Christmas, but I want to keep all that up there and maybe even add to it since I'm going to remove the ornaments. So these were on sale for like $2, so I just went ahead and got those. And then I got a bunch of these little snow ornament that I'm going to put on the tree and maybe throughout this garland a little. But I think next I need to make another orange garland like I have up here, unless we think that would be too much. There were these like candlesticks that were pretty tall at the antique store, so maybe I'll go get those because I think those would look really cute. But I like the blue. I like how it turned out. I think it would look good with oranges, so maybe I'll do some oranges as well. Okay, another idea. I could get one of those cord covers for this, just like a sheer cream or satin cream. My mom has one, is why I'm thinking of it. But Hunter does have it, like, I'd have to figure that part out. But I think that would look good to kind of hide that. Okay, I'm gonna try hanging dried oranges as ornaments on to the garland because that would be so much easier than taking the time to make another one of those garlands. Yeah, that's totally gonna work. I think like the higher up I hang them, the less you'll see the wire. And this is very like movable, so I can cover the wire as needed. Maybe I just try to fill in some of the holes with the oranges as the strategy. Honestly, the TV being here makes it so much easier to style it because I only have to worry about what's peeking out. I also don't know if I want to do some snowflakes throughout this or not, so I'm just going to keep that in mind as well. It's kind of hard to hang it onto that garland unless you're able to reach all the way to the back with your hook, or just hope that you catch like a tangled part of it. Do I do a little snowflake throughout, or do I save that for the tree? I kind of like it really natural, but I like the pop of white at the same time. I'm gonna put them on the tree first, then we'll see. Now to take all the ornaments off the tree. Show y'all a few of the new ones that we got this year. So I got Hunter and I this couple skiing. I got these vintage off of Etsy. Also got Hunter this graduation owl because he graduated from his master's program this December. These are the mouse that my mom got us this year. So this one is a little golfer guy, and then this one is a little girl. And the shirt says, "I love you." She's got this crazy tail, but these are so fun. Stepmom got me this little glass heart, and she got Hunter another golf themed ornament. This one, it's a little golf cart with lights around it. Then for our travel ornaments, this is the one that I got in Mexico. I got this at the airport while we were there. I got this one off of Etsy for our skiing trip that we did in Virginia this year. There's like 2 people skiing and 2 people snowboarding, and that was us and our couple friends that went with us. It's not literally us, it just happened to be a great coincidence. Thought this was super neat. For our beach trip, I did a few shells that we found while we were there and put it in this air dry clay and then added the red ribbon. I did this for my whole family that went on that trip. And then there's just like a picture of us from another trip. Probably seems like I'm grabbing too many at once, but I promise I'm being very strategic about which ones I grab when so that I don't break any of them. Alright, I think that's all of them. I did have one snowflake just like tucked in the back, and it's way bigger than the others. So I'm gonna move it to the front. I feel like right here there's gonna be a hole. So I'm gonna put it there. All the ornaments are off except for the one snowflake. So now to add the other snowflakes and the oranges. I'm gonna start with the oranges because there's only this amount of these. All right, I hooked the rest of the snowflakes, so I'm gonna add those. I feel like I really see where I need them whenever I'm just sitting on the couch hanging out, so I'm gonna sit and look and add. Not really worrying about the back, because we're not gonna see that anyways. What does it matter? Okay, a few days are passed, but I'm going to take the angel off the top of the tree and the nutcrackers and the ornaments down from up here. Okay, now for the hutch, I'll probably keep the bottle brush trees, the cork garland, remove the plates, remove the Santa hat, probably pull my wine holder back out that I usually have out, and then just remove the Christmas books. Okay, it's day 3 of this now. In the kitchen, I'm just going to remove these bottle brush trees and then swap out the mugs that I have on the other side for Christmas mugs. just pulling from what's clean. So I have an O mug from Anthropology. This thing I got for like $1 at a thrift store. I wanted one and I was about to order one on Amazon and I was like, I'm sure I can thrift this. And I went out that day and thrifted it. The only thing is you have to make sure that it's balanced on both sides. So like if I put a mug on this side, I need to put a mug on the back side as well, or else it'll tip over. Okay, so I'm also gonna do this like snuggle one. It's not that cute. Very bare in this corner now because we used to have the coffee machine here, but now Hunter uses like a pour over and a grinder and stuff, so he just pulls all that out whenever he uses it. We have more mugs. They're just hiding from me right now, so that's all. Nearly forgot to remove the reindeer towel. All right, I think I've done all the decorating that I'm gonna do. So let's do a final tour of the changes. Okay, right when you come in, I have some greenery that I'm leaving out. Then everything else is just what's typically there. For the hutch, I left the bottle brush trees up top. Left these trees here as well because I feel like that's just winter vibes. I brought that wine holder back out to kind of display the wine. Have another bottle of wine over here. Kept the snowflake up. Kept the wine cork garland up, and then the candles and the radio were already there. Then over here, I have another set of greenery. This is a painting that we did at a wine and design event. It was so much fun. I really, really enjoyed it. I want to buy a frame for it because I feel like that would just make it look really great, like a wooden brown frame. And then ideally I would be hanging this, but I think I'm just gonna wait for now. I think it's fine for the moment. You know, I have other ideas of things that I could add to the home in general for like a winter decor vibe, but I feel like what I've already got is good enough and I'm content with that, so I'm just gonna leave it like this for now. Don't always need to be buying so much new. All right, in the kitchen, I left the Christmas lights up. I'll probably leave those up for a while. I just really love how that looks. I kept the Fraser fir candles out, like I mentioned, and then the mugs are just updated to normal mugs, and the bottle brush trees have been removed. Then in the living room, left the Fraser fir candle out, removed the Santa magazines, removed the Christmas tree pillow. The tree you guys saw has been transformed into more of a winter vibe, so I have snowflakes and dried oranges. Above the back door, I have the dried orange garland and the trees and the pine cones, just no ornaments now. And then lastly, the fireplace. I love our fireplace so much. I love how it turned out. So I kept the greenery, added some dried oranges, and then also added like a blueberry vibe to the end that I really like.